You've never seen the Northern Lights either,
I've actually never seen them.
I want to. Can we do like a road trip?
I would love that.
But we'd have to stay up late, right?
We'd have to stay up late. It's kind of hard to predict exactly where they're going to happen, but it was cool to see it again yesterday, although that one was kind of isolated to the northern part of the country. We also have some warm air kind of moving into the northern part of the country. Huge ridge in the jet stream. That's going to give us temperatures about 15 to nearly 25 degrees above average. Billings, Montana, 70 degrees today. Minneapolis should hit 57. Doesn't sound all that warm, but it's still 14 degrees above average. More records are likely to be broken tomorrow. Minneapolis gets up to about 66 degrees. This warm air will try to move eastward. Cincinnati, look for a high of 70 degrees on Saturday. Enjoy that. That's a look at the weather across the country. We'll get to your local forecast in the next 30 seconds.
She's always smiling. She's always happy.
My brother tells me I smile too much. He's like, why are you smiling all the time? But, you know, I'm happy. Let's take a look at what's going on the West Coast. A couple of big storms making their way onshore, and we've got some heavy rain that's going to impact central and northern California. Then it's going to linger for a while. It's going to stretch down through San Francisco, eventually move into the Los Angeles area across Southern California. We're going to see lots of rain, lots of wind, too. We could see gusts up to about 50 miles per hour. In the higher elevations, we could see gusts up to 100 miles per hour. This is a lot of rain. There are still those burn scar areas, so we're going to see some flash flooding, urban flooding as well, with as much as 3 to 4 inches, even more in some spots. And some of the mountain ranges through the Sierra Nevada mountain range could end up with a foot or more of snow. That's a look at the weather across the country. Now here's a peek out your window. And that's your latest forecast.
All right, we're within 10 feet of Jenna, so let's smile at her. Hi.
And we're back at 8:10 with the growing number of people turning to artificial intelligence for spiritual guidance.
Axios is calling it a new digital awakening, with more worshipers using AI-powered chatbots to connect with their faith.
NBC's Ann Thompson here with more. I read this yesterday. This is a really fascinating story on a number of different levels.
It is, because you're dealing with the divine and you're dealing with technology.
But didn't seem like good gifts.
What is frankincense?
You know,
what is frankincense?
What is frankincense?
Was there no Target at the time?
You point out something. You pointed out during the story. It's complicated. It's very complex.
I think it is.
Well, it depends what you're dealing with. You're texting with Jesus, then who's representing Jesus? And,
Correct.
You know,
Right, exactly.
There's a back end.
What's the algorithm? What have they programmed in there? And you will find, like, even when I texted with Jesus, some of the biblical verses were the King James version. Some of them were more modern versions. So, and as we all know, there are verses in the Bible for almost everything. So you're still going to have arguments.
It's capable of, as we all know, I mean, thousands of years of interpretation, and then there's contradiction within it, and so it's complex to think that you can feed it into a computer. But I think the flip side is, if whatever brings you to a deeper faith, I always say, let God do the rest.
Right.
You know?
If it's a gateway and it opens, it helps you be curious.
Yes.
But it's not the end all be all, and it's certainly no replacement for
a
religion, or any kind of faith relationship.
I would maintain that it should also perhaps be used as a supplement to a relationship.
Right. An adjunctive.
Yes.
I think the technology to see the miracles of Jesus, for, you know, like the way that we see now, the way things look.
Yes.
Right. Actors talking, to see the miracles come to life. That's a good use for the AI.
You know,
representing Jesus is a whole other conversation.
As somebody pointed out, you know, when the printing press was created, it was the Bible that was the first thing that brought the Bible to the masses. So technology has always played a role in religion.
It's a great story.
It's fascinating.
Probably not the last time we do a story like that.
I don't think so.
No, it's a good talker. All right, thank you. Dylan.
Would you like some weather?
Yeah, just from the National Weather Service. It's a high source, but not that high. Yeah.
It's a good source, though. Yes. We have some very... We're back now with our series On the Money, and this morning we are budgeting for joy. While it's important to pay bills and save, so is making space for the things we love. So here to show us how is NBC News senior business correspondent Christine Romans. Christine, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Well, this is rare. You're going to tell us how to save for joy.
And to spend your money.
I love
Can you
this.
believe it?
How? Please
Look,
tell us.
money can't buy you happiness, but saving and spending money with intention on things that make you happy, that can make you happy.
Okay.
So really, it's the whole point of budgeting, right? Is to make sure that you've got the line items in your budget to make sure that you have things that are making you happy. And research shows that happier people do better at work, in their relationships. So this is all an investment in you, saving your money and spending it well. So look, list your joys. Bankrate says put it in 3 buckets. The free things, right? This is dancing. This is kitchen karaoke at my house. It's taking a big nature walk with your kids, dining in. That's all free. Put that put that on your list of what you want to do. And then the low and mid-cost things, dining out, going to the movies, maybe getting together with friends to see Wicked when it comes out, right? Then there's the high cost, the vacations, the concerts. Those are maybe once or twice a year things. They're going to take more money, so you really want to put those on the list and make sure that you're putting a little money away every pay period or when you can to make sure you're funding those things and spend on what matters most to you. We're not talking about impulse purchases. Research shows those are sugar highs. You really want to be investing with intention and then spending money on the things that give you joy. That's money and happiness.
Yeah. What are some lower cost boosts that might be good this time of year where we're spending time with loved ones?
Today is World Kindness Day, and the geniuses over at Harvard have done all this research and found that giving money away, charity is one of the things that makes people most joyful. So are experiences. When you think about the things we buy quickly, again, impulse shopping, research shows that coffee dates, family game night, going out to a free museum night with your family, that gives you a real good bang for your buck. In many cases, it's free. Also, classes and museums and doing these kinds of things can be really important and also don't kill your budget. There's also the personal care, maybe going to the spa, maybe buying a great lip gloss. Okay, those are material things, but that can be a bit of a picking up. But again, material experiences, material things, meaningful experiences, we know that meaningful always trumps the material. So be mindful there.
So speaking of experiences, a lot of folks love that annual vacation.
Yeah.
Those can get pretty pricey. What's the best way to budget for that, Kristen?
So the vacation is a non-negotiable joy in my budget, right? This is really, Laura knows, this is really important to me, right? So this is why you use your credit card points. You really maximize how you're spending money throughout the year so that you can pay for these things. Look for travel rewards cards with no fees, and then stack your rewards on the apps. For example, when I use Uber, I get Marriott Bonvoy points, right? You can do the same with Lyft and United, Uber and Delta. There are a lot of ways to double up there. And also be mindful when you're buying your tickets. You want to travel off peak. You want to make sure that you're staying at hotels that maybe aren't in the very, very middle of the most expensive part of town, right? Look for the free things in town. Again, free museum nights, beaches. I love beaches are a really good way to do this as well. And then use Google Flight Alerts for cheapest destinations and track prices with Google or Hopper.
This is so great, Christine. Thank you so much.
And wait, guys, whatever you're doing that makes you unhappy or broke, you don't have to do it over the holiday season. Just a reminder. It is just a reminder here that you don't have to do it if it makes you unhappy or broke. Let's get rid of those traditions.
We don't have to pay the bills?
You have to pay the bills. Let's get rid of the traditions that bog us down, can't we?
Thank you. Thank you for that permission, Christine.
We are back now with an actor who always keeps us on the edge of our seat.
We play these characters where I think a lot of folks aren't sure.
Right? Fallible and human.
Yeah. Speaking of juicy stuff, there is this scene of you eating a rotisserie chicken.
There is. Yeah.
Speaking of good times, so you bought this boat.
Oh.
Okay, a couple of years back,
yes.
and then you just decided.
Yes, dear God, no appreciation.
Holding the lantern.
Yes.
Elizabeth Taylor, not once, but twice.
Twice.
Are you actually playing Elizabeth Taylor as well?
There is a moment.
Okay. Matthew Rhys, every time you come, we're so taken aback.
Oh, it's all smoke and mirrors.
No, it's not.
Lies.
The Beast in Me, where he eats an entire rotisserie chicken like an animal. It is out on Netflix today.